robot that can learn 100 new tasks every single day just by watching videos. Sounds impossible, right? Well, not for Elon Musk. This is the Tesla Bot Gen 3, a machine so advanced it might soon know how to cook your breakfast, fold your laundry, and even explain Tesla's stock performance better than a financial analyst. But here's the crazy part. It'll cost just $20,000. And Elon Musk says it'll change the future of work forever. So today, we're diving deep into how the Tesla Bot Gen 3 actually works, how it learns faster than humans, and the shocking truth behind Musk's $20,000 promise that could transform your daily life. Imagine waking up to a robot that's not only following your orders, but teaching itself new skills while you sleep. With 26 actuators per arm, that's 26 tiny electric muscles. Optimus is built to move almost exactly like a human. Every movement it makes is controlled by ultra-fast power electronics and gearboxes that allow it to mimic real-life muscle contractions. But what makes it terrifyingly brilliant is this. Tesla's AI lets it watch videos and instantly learn what it sees. Cooking, cleaning, or even playing the piano. Optimus can study human behavior online and reproduce it in real life. 100 new tasks per day. 30,000 in a month. At that pace, no human could keep up. Elon Musk isn't just building electric cars anymore. He's building a robotic workforce. At the 2024 AI Day, he announced that Optimus would sell for only $20,000, cheaper than some used cars. He even claimed that 80% of Tesla's future value will come not from cars, but from robots. That's a wild statement. But Musk believes it, and he's betting Tesla's entire future on it. The goal? Produce millions of humanoid robots that can work in factories, offices, or homes, eventually scaling to billions. Just imagine, robots everywhere, not science fiction, but a new economic model built on what Musk calls physical AI. When you think about robots, you probably imagine something stiff and clumsy. But Tesla's engineers started with the hardest part of the human body to recreate, the hand. Our hands have 27 degrees of freedom and thousands of sensory nerves. They can press, twist, grip, and feel textures, actions that even the most advanced robots used to fail at. Optimus changes that. Each hand now has 22 degrees of freedom, giving it the ability to move and react like a human's. It can hold an egg without breaking it, catch a tennis ball in midair, or tighten a screw with the perfect torque. This level of dexterity has never been seen in a commercial robot before. And Musk believes it's the secret weapon that will separate Tesla's humanoid robot from every other competitor on Earth. Most robotics companies try to fit tiny motors directly inside the hand. Tesla didn't. Instead, they moved the actuators down into the forearm and used a system of elastic cables to transmit motion, just like human tendons do. When your muscles contract, tendons pull on your fingers to create motion. Tesla replicated that exact system. The result? A hand that's lighter, faster, and much more energy efficient. Optimus can type, fold clothes, and handle delicate objects, tasks that were once impossible for robots. It doesn't just follow pre-programmed commands. It feels its movements in real time. Tiny force sensors allow it to sense pressure and adjust instantly, like a human hand reacting without thinking. But there's one thing standing in Tesla's way: magnets. To make Optimus this compact and powerful, Tesla relies on high-performance servo motors that use rare earth magnets. The catch? Over 80% of the global supply comes from China. And with ongoing trade restrictions, China has started tightening its control over exports. That means one political move could literally paralyze Tesla's robot production. It's a global chess game, and Musk knows it. For Musk, this isn't just about building a cool robot. It's about creating an entire species of machines that can think and move in the physical world. He calls it physical AI, a fusion of neural networks, sensors, and real-world feedback. Every Optimus robot will collect data, share it across Tesla servers, and improve itself continuously. That means if one robot learns how to make the perfect omelet, every other Tesla bot in the world can instantly learn it too. It's a self-evolving system, and it could redefine what we think of as work. Imagine billions of robots doing the world's physical labor while humans focus only on creativity and ideas. Sounds utopian, but it also sounds like the beginning of a new social divide. Not everyone is cheering for this robotic revolution. Critics warn that humanoid robots could take over jobs, invade privacy, or even turn against us. The word Terminator gets thrown around a lot. But Musk insists that Tesla's AI will always be friendly, helpful, and controlled. He says Optimus is built to assist, not dominate, to free people from repetitive tasks so they can focus on what really matters. Still, it's hard to ignore the fear. When a machine can learn faster than you, do your job better, and never get tired, how long before it replaces you entirely? The line between help and harm has never been thinner. While the world focuses on Tesla's shiny new robot learning to fold clothes or make breakfast, there's a silent war happening behind the scenes, one that could decide the future of the entire humanoid industry. Because what powers Optimus isn't just code or design, it's rare earth. Every actuator inside its 26 ultra-compact motors depends on permanent magnets, the kind that can only be made from rare earth elements like neodymium and dysprosium. These materials are the lifeblood of electric motors, allowing them to be small, fast, and unbelievably strong. But there's a problem. Over 80% of the global supply comes from one place, China. And that's where things get complicated. China has already begun tightening export regulations, limiting access to critical magnet components for advanced robotics. Tesla, despite being a global giant, isn't immune to this. In fact, insiders claim that one of the biggest challenges in the Gen 3 Optimus project isn't AI training or mechanical design. It's simply getting the magnets. If you think that sounds small, think again. Without these materials, even the most advanced robot is just a lifeless shell, a body with no heart to make it move. Elon Musk knows this better than anyone. He's publicly admitted that global supply chains for these resources could bottleneck innovation and slow down the robotics boom before it truly begins. So what's Tesla doing about it? Well, according to several reports, Tesla is already exploring partnerships outside of Asia, particularly with magnet producers in Australia, Canada, and even the US. The company is quietly building an entire rare earth independent strategy, aiming to secure its own supply chain. Because if Optimus is going to become a billion-unit product, relying on one country for critical materials simply isn't an option. But there's another twist, one most people haven't noticed yet. Some engineers believe Tesla may be developing a new generation of magnet-free motors using electromagnetic field control, similar to what's used in experimental quantum drives. If that's true, it could mean Tesla isn't just building a robot. It's rewriting the physics of motion itself. Of course, that's still a theory. But it fits perfectly with Musk's vision, removing every limitation that could slow humanity's progress. The same way Tesla removed gasoline from cars, it now aims to remove scarcity from robotics. The question is, how long before other tech giants catch on? Because if Tesla solves the rare earth problem first, it won't just dominate electric vehicles or robotics. It'll own the very foundation of the next industrial revolution. And that, more than the robot's 26 actuators or 22 degrees of freedom, might be Elon Musk's most powerful invention yet. When Elon Musk said that Optimus will be more valuable than all Tesla cars combined, many people laughed. They thought he was exaggerating. Another wild promise from the man who builds rockets for Mars and cars that drive themselves. But now, it doesn't sound so crazy anymore. The Tesla Bot Gen 3 isn't just a humanoid machine. It's the birth of physical AI, intelligence that doesn't just think, but acts. For the first time in history, we're watching machines not only process information faster than humans, but also learn physical skills on their own. No human coding, no pre-programmed scripts. Just observation, repetition, and evolution. Imagine millions of Optimus units across the world, each learning different skills every day. Cooking, fixing things, caring for the elderly, building homes, planting crops. Now imagine all of them connected through Tesla's neural network, sharing their knowledge instantly. What one robot learns in Tokyo, another in New York masters the same day. Humanity has never had that kind of exponential growth before. But that incredible speed comes with a terrifying thought. What happens when the student surpasses the teacher? If a robot can learn any human task in hours, does that make it more capable than us? And if it can do it safer, faster, and cheaper, what role will humans play in the next decade? Elon Musk insists that Optimus isn't here to replace humans, but to free us. to take over repetitive and dangerous jobs so people can focus on creativity, art, and discovery. But deep down, many can't help wondering, when machines become creative too, what will be left for us? It's not hard to imagine a world where you wake up and your Optimus has already made breakfast, prepared your schedule, cleaned your home, and maybe even reminded you to take a break. The line between assistant and partner begins to blur. The robot doesn't just follow orders. It starts anticipating your needs. This is where things get truly fascinating and a little unsettling. Because every major shift in human history, the printing press, electricity, the internet, began with the promise of freedom and ended up changing society in ways no one predicted. What Tesla is building right now might be the next leap. Not digital intelligence trapped behind screens, but physical intelligence walking beside us. A robot that can touch, move, and build, just like a human. Except this one doesn't sleep, doesn't age, and never forgets. If Musk succeeds, the economic model of the future could change forever. Factories filled with humanoid robots working 24/7. Households where every family owns an Optimus, like a smartphone today. A world where labor is no longer limited by human hands, but powered by electric ones. Yet, behind the excitement, a quiet question remains. When AI gains a body, who controls who? The truth is, no one knows. But one thing's certain, Tesla's Gen 3 robot is no longer a prototype or a dream. It's the beginning of a new civilization, one built on circuits, code, and consciousness. And if Elon Musk is right, the future won't be defined by who owns the fastest car or the biggest rocket. It'll be defined by who owns the smartest machine. Because when intelligence becomes physical, when robots can think, act, and evolve, the world as we know it changes forever. So the question isn't if Optimus will take over. It's when, and that might be sooner than we think.